So this is the valley Anas Acuta, which they say is their sort of original Greenland style boat. Arguably it's what the Norse Idun and Bilge have been designed after. It's got the strong rocker, hard chines, and what I really like about this boat is it's got the length as well. It really is, it's like a play boat and an expedition boat in one. I mean, you really feel it's got speed, and I really like it. Whether the build is any stronger than the Norse boats, well, I don't know. I don't know. That's what it looks like in there. That's what it looks like at the back on there. Got all sorts of light patterns showing through. I don't know what it means. The cockpit in this boat is quite small though. So a tall person is going to struggle to get into this, or might not feel comfortable in that. It's fine for me. I'm 5'8", and it's a nice neat fit. It's got the new Valley Skeg sliders, which are they're really smooth. I mean they're just ultra smooth. They're really smooth. The hatches have changed in the last few years, I have discovered. They're a bit more flimsy now than they used to be just 4 years ago. They're flimsier and they weigh about 2 ounces less. So they go on a lot easier than they used to, perhaps. They go on very easily. But you can push them into the recess, as you may know, once they're on. Push them in. Thus. And all good so far. There's nothing getting in. Not on this boat. I have got some water getting in on the Atlantic, North Shore Atlantic that I got recently as a replacement for the plastic boat. But this boat's hatches are just great. It's a beautiful looking boat. I really love it. I think it's about 17.5 feet long. It's a fantastic boat. It's just great out in all sorts of seas, and it's got good speed on flat seas as well. Fantastic. It is quite a tight cockpit, Anas Acuta, which is, I like it. I like a tight cockpit. But if you're of larger size, I mean, I'm 5'8", I can get in no problem. There, like, you know, water bottles in the way. But, I mean, it's no problem. But if you're 6 foot tall, you might not be able to get in while you're sitting on the seat. You might have to sit in the back. This boat does not have the little forward hatch because the deck is so low. There's not really space for it. I mean, there's nowhere to put your lunch, but apart from that, it's got everything. It's a great boat, it really is. It's just, yeah, love it. One really nice striking feature about this boat, as well as the highly rockered chines, you've got lovely swept up stern, which is very sharp. Very sharp keel. It's an interesting feature, and makes for a really nice looking boat. as well as, I guess, giving it some interesting handling characteristics. And as you would expect from a boat with a highly rockered hull, it turns very easily. I mean, all you got to do is lean slightly. It's going to swing right round, a wee bit of paddle and you're away around. Nice and easy to turn. Of course, it is going to wander without skeg, but if you want to keep a straight line, you just move that oh so smooth skeg slider, and you're going to keep a straight line. I felt the directional abilities of this boat is excellent. I mean, I've not had any problem at all with all sorts of different seas. It's never been trying to go anywhere other than I wanted it to go. It's great. They've really got the skeg slider down to an art. It's so smooth. A little bit further away than I like, but that's okay. And the front end too is lovely and sharp. Nice profile. Lovely profile. Lovely profile from the rear end. Lovely. Say against this boat, and this is in common with all valley boats, is they use the same material that they use along the side. They use this on the carry handles as well, and it's not strong enough. I mean, this boat's been used about 12 days now, and already it's starting to fray. That'll soon break. I mean, that's just basic stuff, and it's not necessary. I mean, that should last for years. If they use proper material, it will last for years. So that's just the one feeling it has. And if you have a valley boat which has done that or doing that, we'll complain about it. Otherwise, we won't do anything about it. I'll certainly be telling them about that. I mean, I noticed this years ago. I thought they would have fixed it by now, but that's just already it's starting to fray. That'll soon break. But otherwise, fantastic boat. And the hatches have been great. No leaks there. So it's all good. And there's that lovely, lovely smooth skeg slider. Oh, it's lovely. And this is in the lovely location of Loch Awe, which is very nice once you get out amongst islands. It's a lot of road noise to get here, but once you're out here, it's beautiful. It's very peaceful. As you would expect, it's a lovely boat to paddle on a chop. It's a bit windy today to make much progress with the wind. how well the hatches have fared. Any water getting in? No, not a drop getting in the front. These valley hatches they're very easy to put on. The composition of the rubber is not as tough as it was a few years ago.
That one is.
Yeah, it's good. Nothing's getting in there either. Boat is a Lomo Neo Deck 2. Anyway, it's a Lomo deck for a keyhole cockpit, and it's nice and tough, and it's got Kevlar reinforced sides, and it's really stiff, quite a struggle to put on, so you're going to want it nice and tight. And they're much cheaper than PAM boats. The PAM spray decks cost about 20 quid more, and these ones are actually better. Spray deck for this boat is not the keyhole one, it's sized down from the C one, it's called, or quite narrow boats, but it's plenty of leg room. I mean, I have the pegs less than half the way down. It's 82 centimetres between the end of the seat and the bulkhead, but still I've got loads of space down there. Can get tighter than that. You do need a bit of skeg to cut across wind. Skeg slider in these new boats and really smooth. It's a bit further away though than older boats, so I always find that I reach for it and it's not there. You have to reach a bit further.